7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
All right. Yo, what's up? Welcome to the Geek Retreat Podcast, episode 24.
Live edition.
Live. This is our very first live podcast ever, so welcome. I'm your host, Steven, and I got Jason. Where you at? Jason and Mick.
What's happening?
And hey, we have two special guests today. Our first place winner of our Geek Retreat community event, Gunfight Tournament, Kevin, a.k.a. Fierce. And our first runner-up, Joseph, a.k.a. Hung Low. What's up, guys?
What's going on?
How we doing?
Welcome to the show.
Well, hey, first off, congratulations.
How's it going, guys?
Good.
Thank you.
Yeah, Fierce, great job. That was a really fun tournament. It was really cool to see you pull it out. We actually had you pinned as the underdog going into the championship round. And so,
Awesome. That's awesome.
so like you came back and you just took charge.
I had to prove
dude.
myself.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah, I want to be the first to apologize. Like, I underestimated you going into that one. Not that you did bad, they want to do the whole thing, but like there was just so much dominance coming from the other side from Hung Low that throughout the whole course of the rounds.
I did say, I was like, I think he's sandbagging it. I think he's really just like holding back, and he's gonna let it rip in the championship. So,
I didn't know what I was expecting the first game, so I was kind of getting the feel of it.
getting the feel of everything.
I didn't even know the map. That was the first time I've ever played that map.
Yeah,
so I didn't know.
When I was looking at the rotation, I was like, I'm just going to have a rotate through all the maps. And when I saw the Isle 9 one, I was like, what is this map? I've never even seen it. I know the big Superstore one, but yeah, it was all new. So cool, man. Well, yeah, you are the champion. So I guess the first question I have is you were playing on PC and Joseph, you were playing on Xbox.
Yeah.
Do you feel I guess my big question is like, do you feel there's an advantage or disadvantage to console versus PC? I want to get your guys' like input on it.
I'll let Fierce go first.
All right.
The biggest difference that I see is movement on PC. I think it's much more dominant on PC than console, just because you could utilize whatever keybinds you have on your mouse and your keyboard, and having that your DPI senses, your sensitivity is so much better, and you can just make faster turns. The movement right there is the biggest key. Like in my gameplay, I like to have better movement. Like the gun skill and like the aiming comes after when I get in a good positioning. But I know like the aim assist controller is pretty strong, but the only way to beat it is basically having better map positioning than the other player.
Right.
Yeah. No, I noticed that. I noticed that PC movement is way more snappy than console movement. Like just looking at everything, and it makes sense. So,
What do you think?
Yeah. What about you?
I definitely agree. I mean, I feel that PC does have an advantage when it comes to playing against console players, because there's certain things like on my screen, it may not show up in the kill cam, but on my screen when I get shot at certain points, like on my screen I went behind a wall, but it showed that I was damaged, or I would have like a 3 shots on him or 4 shots on him or something, and then he'd just snap quick to me and just eliminate me.
Yeah.
So then it was kind of confusing to me, because I'm like, I feel like I have a certain edge on him, especially because I didn't notice that he noticed me first or whatever. But I definitely see a advantage for PC over console for sure.
Yeah,
so, I think it, and I can't even say like if I go PC, he'd probably still smoke me, and if he came to console, it might be a different story. But definitely PC's the way is going to be the one that comes out on top.
Yeah. Fierce, do you feel like I guess did you start at PC, or did you migrate from console to PC?
I migrated from Xbox.
Okay. Was it a challenge?
Yeah, it definitely was like the first like couple weeks. I mean, I would go into like a first person shooter. I started Destiny 2 when I switched
Okay.
over. I know I was really bad, and so I just stuck with it. You have to be consistent with on mouse and keyboard. You can't. In the back of my head, I'm like, oh, I can just slap on the controller, and start wrecking kids, but I can't do that. I wanted to, fully commit to being a PC player.
Yeah.
So it gave me a good 2 months to finally get all my key binds and all my senses to where I'm comfortable with it, to where I know how to use it the best way possible.
Nice.
Yeah,
All right.
I just recently switched over to PC, and I'm playing PC games and stuff like that, and it's really hard to get used to, dude. I got to get in control of this mouse, dude.
Yeah.
Because I'm so used to using the joystick, and I overshoot all the time. Move way past where I'm supposed to. I know you could set the sensitivity and all that stuff, but I just got to gear down, get in there, but not even close.
Yeah, there's a big difference coming from a console all your life and then hopping to PC. Like when I played PC, I played it for a couple years, but it was on and off. But being able to hold a controller in your hand and lay back on the couch and just relax, and it's all at your joysticks, versus going to a desktop and it's full arm. I mean, you got to keep your shoulder up, your elbow up, and your wrists and your fingers. It's your whole arm movement. And like, especially when you get in close contact battles, I mean, you'll sit there like, God damn, my arm is killing me. And then on top of that, like I can't even type to begin with. So trying to keep track of where my left hand is on the key bindings, I'm like, I got to look down every once in a while, and that second right there could be me getting killed or whatnot. So it's definitely challenging to swap. Yeah,
I could basically play Minecraft really well on PC, and that's it. It's like I'll float around and I'll move around, but anything else than that, I've tried Call of Duty on it, and it's just I'm like the guy staring at the floor, walking into the wall, and like looking up. It's all bad. Yeah, but I need to put more time in it. Well, cool, guys.
Hung low. You went undefeated throughout the preliminary rounds, man. Did that play a part in the championship? Did you kind of, with the pressure on to like, hey, stay blemish free, or did you think that you had it in the bag?
No, I knew from the beginning when we were like warming up against Fierce, like his quick snapshots, I was like, okay, he's definitely a PC player. Like we'll do like a sniper battle. The quick scoping like was just on it. The only times I'd catch him was when I caught him off guard, or if he missed his first shot or something like that. But I was actually surprised the first time we played that I had that one in the bag. But I'm sure it was because, like he said, he never played that map, so he wasn't used to the strats on what people favorite going left or right or center or whatever, where I played that map before. So I kind of knew where people would go. So, and then Gulag, I'm not a fan.
No, you're not a fan of Gulag.
No, that's not my map at all. But
I got you. Hey, Fierce, so what about you, man? So you played him in the first round. Was you like, oh, you want some revenge or what? Or were you just looking like did the map play a part for you in that one?
Yeah, I truly believe the map like played a big part of the whole series. Just because I didn't know where people would peak on the other end, so I was just like kind of sitting in mid, kind of see where people would go at it. But Hung Lo did a really good job being unpredictable, or maybe because I didn't know where people were going to be at, but he was very unpredictable. That's why I was like running around the map trying to find him. And, he would just have the advantage because I was the one pushing him, and he was more patient.
Yeah.
And he stayed he laned better than I did. He just knew where it was going to be. It was just all like better map awareness on his part. But I mean, if you gave me like a couple more games on that map, I'd probably be coming back on top.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize this. When you're playing Call of Duty and you're fighting, it's not just running out there and shooting, especially 1v1. My brother was telling me this, that you got to be strategic to it. You know what I mean? If you got to make the other player think you're going to run this way so you can double back and catch him off guard because he thinks he's going this way. You know what I mean? There's a lot more thinking to it when you're going 1v1 versus free far or whatever. You're just running out there or whatever. But yeah, it was an awesome match, dude.
Yeah, great match, guys.
Yeah.
Great whole series there. You guys did.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
well, cool guys.
Hope to
So
catch you in future tournaments.
yeah, we're gonna have more tournaments, and we'll be reaching out to you guys 100%.
Cool.
Hey,
Sounds good, man.
Fierce. I know you have a channel on Twitch. Do you want to? You can go ahead and spot it if you want. Where can we catch you on Twitch?
What's that?
Where can we catch you on Twitch?
It'll be real fierce, just how it is.
Real Fierce.
That's my Twitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, hey, if you're following along, go check out Fierce on Twitch. And Joseph, I don't know if you have a Twitch channel.
You want to plug yourself?
You want to plug yourself? You have
I'll stand now.
You have a sick mullet. Can we all get some of that mullet action?
Hey.
Homie.
Yeah, buddy.
Well, cool guys. All right. Well, thanks for joining us. You guys can go ahead. You feel free to back out. You can hang around if you want to be part of the podcast, but if you guys got other
I'm
stuff to
out.
work on. All right, man. Well, it's
All
good.
right, thanks for showing up,
Good
guys.
seeing you guys.
Yeah.
Great job.
I gotta head out.
All right, man.
All right.
Peace.
Congratulations. Again, Fierce.
And we'll get all your prizes
Thank
too.
you, guys.
We'll reach out to you guys.
Email.
Later.
Yep.
Yeah, no problem. No worries.
All
I
right.
appreciate you guys having us here.
Yeah. You're
No
welcome,
problem.
man. You're welcome.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
All
Have a
right.
good one.
Sounds good, dude.
All
Sounds
right,
good.
you too, man. All right, that was fun, dude. Having that tournament was, I think,
A
it went
blast.
very well. It was, yeah. And those two guys, they were pretty much dominant the whole way through. They had the best records going into the tournament, the championship tournament, anyway. So it was great, man.
You know, Mick, you from the very beginning, you kind of called it right out that like those two were going to be the two to look for, and you were dead on with it. And so
No, I was watching because I had all the players in my party,
right,
and they're warming up doing just free for all, and these guys are racking up 27, 18. I know it's free for all. You're going to rack that number up, but this was like I'm telling like 15 seconds into the game, these guys are having this many kills, right? And everybody was like 7, 8, 7, 8, 9. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like these guys are going to win it.
Yeah,
One of these two.
and even just seeing them,
you know what's his name? Jay Farrell.
Yeah,
was stepping up his
killing
game.
it. Yeah, it was good. Like,
Yeah.
and you could see like there were tears of the good guys, and we definitely had a really fun time watching you guys perform and everything. So, well, cool. Well, we're gonna move on a little bit. We're gonna still stay in the game realm right now, but this is an episode of the podcast, so we do got to talk a little bit about what's going on. We I don't know if you guys saw, but the Xbox had their showcase, their game showcase.
Yep.
On Thursday. Did you guys watch it?
Yes, sir, I did.
And
they showed some pretty good games, man. They did you have something that you were
No, go ahead. I want to hear you guys' thoughts on it.
What's up with this Halo graphic thing, dude?
That's what I want to talk about.
They're downgrading hella bad.
It looks bad.
It looks like Fortnite, bro.
They're pretty early stages though still, right? I mean their system isn't really
well. So I was reading up on it because I had the same questions. I was trying to figure out like why are we getting a game on next gen? The PlayStation next gen showcase was so they did like the couple Last of Us games. They were so clear and like you could show detail on faces, and these ones were all still just like blocky. I literally thought I was watching a release from a last generation console. Like that's what it felt like. That's what the Xbox release felt like. And just every game felt that way. Felt very plasticky. And Jason, you'll know, like CG is like huge on lighting. If you can get the lighting right in CG, that's what makes your CG step up. And I just felt like all the lighting was really weird. The textures were really weird, and I wasn't really like. I came away from it
thought
not
that too.
excited.
I saw that, but I thought it was maybe because I was watching on my phone, so I didn't know if that played a part in what I was seeing visually or not. So it looked like that to you guys too, then, huh? So okay, so it wasn't.
It wasn't just you. It was definitely like the vast majority came away. I think PlayStation is going to be killing it right now, and they for what they showed on their release, they're taking the charge for this year's console war.
See, that's why specs. You look at specs, and it can be misleading sometimes.
Yeah,
you think that someone should be better because of the specs that's put out, but you still got to know how to master what you got. You got to be able to take it to the very peak of the limits of what the computer and the generators can do. And if you can't If you can't do that, then it's not going to come out right.
It's just crazy to me that was acceptable for Xbox. When recently PlayStation 4 just released all that Unreal Engine stuff.
PlayStation 5.
Yeah, that was crisp. I mean, that was a mistake. That could have done damage to their. And I was, I was hoping Xbox was going to do good this year, but I don't know that.
And the expectation was set that like they have all this time now. They have, because like E3 got bumped back and they had more time to really focus in on things and fine tune everything. And it was just like, I was just not impressed when I was
maybe that
done
was the
with
thought because they thought that they had the extra time, right? But then when PlayStation put theirs out, they had to kind of rebut that, right? So they had, now we gotta put something out, and maybe they just weren't quite ready yet. I'm trying to get them a benefit of the doubt. Maybe they had to release something to show, hey, our product is coming out as well.
Yeah,
here's what it looks like, but this is not going to be the final product. It's going to look.
Hopefully,
and make it look more crisp.
And that's the hope, right? That's the hope that is how it's gonna be. And 343 has come out and said like, hey, this was an early stage. Like we knew this from the beginning that this is not going to be what our game is going to look like. And so hopefully we see the difference come launch. But
I think their main goal was content. Like this is what we have to offer. They did a lot of it was Game Pass promotion as well, right? It's like all of the games that they showed was like free on Game Pass. They kept saying over and over. So I think a lot of it was that. But
I think the clear winner of like the content, not the quality of the quantity of content was Xbox. The quality of content was PlayStation.
Well, I don't know. Even quantity, I think it was PlayStation. Cause I think they still show more games and stuff than they did there. But
no, I'm saying
as far as if you're thinking Game Pass and stuff like that.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, because like you're gonna be able to play. Not only are you gonna play all the new stuff, but you're gonna be playing a bunch of old, like current gen games on Game Pass. And then if you own the game, the big thing with Xbox is if you own the game, when the new gen release comes out, you get the upgrade for free. So like you just get it. You know what I mean? You don't have to go buy it for the second gen. So I don't know. So the games they came out with, there's a few that I really wanted to touch point on. The big one is Halo Infinite. Like that, I'm actually really excited for Halo Infinite. I think it's it's the next chapter in the Master Chief story. So I'm excited for that. The other big one that they teased was Fable 3 or Fable 4 or something. Did you guys ever play any of the Fable games?
I don't think it said it. Oh
yeah, you're right. I think that Fable 1, 2, and 3 were on the other ones. Did you ever play those, Mick?
Yeah, Fable was excellent. It was like the best. Before I say Fable was like the best RPG there in the running.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
I think it's even comparable to Oblivion.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Because I was playing Fable way more than I had both of them on Xbox 360, and I was playing both of them, and I always went to. I felt like Oblivion was kind of. A lot of it was a lot of emptiness, but Fable always had a lot of content. It's a little bit more kiddish, you know what I mean? A little bit more.
Yeah, but it was still, even though it had like that, it was a really great story. And
it was so cool that you could do bad deeds or good deeds, and the more you do bad deeds, you start turning into a demon, and then you look more heroic, and you start. Yeah, and they're coming out with a new one, Fable. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm excited about. So the other big one that I want to talk about was State of Decay 3. Did you guys see the trailer for that one? So State of Decay, we got a new one coming up. So that one looks awesome. With the screaming deer.
It's kind of short though. There's a lot of like intense build up moments in there, and then it kind of piqued your interest.
It was more of a teaser. It was more of a teaser than anything. There was one other one. Oh, Jason, you like this Tetris Effect is coming out?
Yeah. I did.
We could have a Tetris tournament. I was
so excited about that when that came about. I don't know why.
It's because I don't know. You're old. I'm not talking to you anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Mick, how you feel about it?
Yeah, Mick, you excited for Tetris?
Oh, I love Tetris, dude. Tetris is dope. For I don't know. however long iPhone's been out and you're able to download Tetris. I've been gaming. I still have Tetris. I'm still banging it out. I love Tetris.
Dude.
It's great.
Tetris is a timeless game, dude.
Right, and you can sit there. Yeah, dude.
There was one other one. It is like a new.
I saw one while you're looking for that one. I saw one that was it looked kind of Heavy Rain Until Dawn-esque, kind of a little bit like story-driven based game. I think it was called Tell Me Why.
Oh,
and it had like a brother and sister at the cabin. They're trying to piece together what happened with their family. I thought that was pretty intriguing. That really looked like it had a compelling story. That interests me a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's going to be that type of gameplay or I forget who's making it.
There were two. There was that one, and then there was another one, but it was way more like it's like animated. It wasn't it's about a girl, and like the story wasn't shown by like live action videos. It was like stills of pictures that like changed. Do you remember that one?
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
I can't remember the name of it, but I don't know. Those games are fun. If they give a compelling story, then I'll be down to play
that one you're talking about, I forget the name of it, but it kind of gave me a Twisted Metal vibe. Like how you guys remember how Twisted Metal kind of told their stories, how it's kind of moving pictures like that? Like, yeah, it kind of gave me that feel. If I'm thinking of the one you're thinking of.
Twisted Metal was so dope. I wish they'd make another Twisted Metal.
I know, dude. I used to love those.
So
Axel.
Yeah.
I can blow you up, dude.
So Mick, you mentioned Obsidian, which made me think Obsidian Entertainment. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Oblivion. It made me think of Obsidian. So Obsidian Entertainment has a new RPG coming out called Avowed.
Yeah.
Avowed, really?
Avowed.
Is it an MMO RPG or is it just a regular RPG?
No, it's just an RPG.
Player?
It looks like Skyrim. No, I'm not kidding. Like it takes off. It starts off and they shoot an arrow and like this arrow hits this.
Shoot me a link because I want to see it.
It looks really good and it cuts to this guy down in a dungeon and he pulls a sword that's like all like engraved and like what do they call it? It's like a relic when it like lights up. And then he like runes on his arm. And then he like, what's his face? Oh my gosh. I just had, who's the wizard guy from Marvel with the time? Doctor Strange. Yeah. You know how like he puts his hand in that like thing in the green thing? They had that on the other guy's hand. It was like purple though. And so
it's like I almost don't want to help you. Let you.
I know. Make me work through it. Let me work through it.
The guy goes.
Yeah. Doctor. So he had like a Doctor Strange like time glove on his hand that he could like cast spells with. So it looked really good.
Yeah, it looked pretty good. Yeah, that did look pretty good.
It's kind of like a cartoony one too. It didn't look very like. I feel like most RPGs come out very like realistic, and it felt like the realism was like a little softer on it. It was more like this is a fantasy game. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
have you guys got Ghost of Tsushima?
No.
Yeah.
Tell us about it because you got it. You didn't get it?
No, I haven't got it yet.
Come on, dude.
My brother, my uncle, everybody's sitting there, oh my God, this time. And then he sent me videos and stuff. I'm like, I got to go get it.
Yeah.
But I got a tournament this weekend and I can't play it. I don't got enough time.
That would be an awesome game to play, though. I do want to play that.
Yeah.
I've seen some pictures from the picture mode of it, and they look that game looks stunning.
It looks dope.
Stunning.
It looks like I've been hearing it's just like a movie, like
you're playing a movie. Yeah.
Yes, and I want to play the Last of Us 2. That's.
Yep.
I got a lot of things I got to catch up on.
A lot of stuff.
A lot of
catching up. But life is there, and it's hard to break away sometimes.
Yeah, it's hard to navigate those things through the twists and turns of life.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, cool. So I think overall PlayStation won on the showcase bit. I'm excited for what Xbox has to bring. I'm excited for the Game Pass. I think that's going to do great. But I think PlayStation is definitely leading the charge in the graphic department.
Right. Sure. You would think they got better. Xbox looked like they had better hardware. You'd think they'd be putting more stuff out
on paper, but
it's probably the developers' fault, and not the.
But that's the thing. Like, don't developers get their money from the producer, which is Xbox? Isn't that how it works?
But we got this whole thing going on, right? So just like how you guys were saying before, things are kind of pushed back, things are delayed. So their timeline is kind of messed up. You know.
So do you feel like it's?
I don't think it's totally their fault.
You feel like the pandemic has really hurt everything more?
Oh yeah. I just think that if we're looking at it from the aspect in which we're looking at it, just visual quality,
right?
I think probably just PlayStation had the edge because maybe they were already more ahead of the curve than Xbox was. Not necessarily that they have better hardware, they know how to be in tune with it, but maybe they're just further along in their development than they were. So they kind of it makes it seem like they look better. But I don't know. That's just speculation on my part. But I don't know because it's hard to. I mean, the Unreal Engine has been killing it, for a long time. So I mean, we know that's the engine to that's a competitor that's hard to beat.
And that's
but
driving.
I mean, but for for the specs that Xbox has, or the X Series has, I mean, it's kind of hard to see that they're not at least, matching it to some degree. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Xbox One came out in 2013, so they had 7 years to think about it. You're gonna tell me three months of coronavirus affected their graphics?
That's my rebuttal to your thought, Jason. Is like PlayStation had the same trouble or Sony had the same trouble that the Xbox developers are having, but they brought their game to the showcase, and like I don't see the correlation between the two. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why didn't Xbox? They were the first to release their graphics and be all like, "Look what we got! Look what we can do! Look what we're gonna be able to do!" And then
damn well they as soon as Xbox One dropped, they're starting to think about the next console.
Yep.
So they had 7 years to get this right, and right now it's like
not looking good.
I mean,
don't know.
7 years. I mean, you're not making the games 7 years ago.
No, that's true.
You're developing the idea,
games,
and then when it comes time to executing it, then it's crunch time. But I'm saying that the pandemic affected them because it's as we know, it affected and halted a lot of productions, and that includes developing games. That's just how things work because you can't work in bundles. So I'm not, and I like I said, I was just speculation. I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. So yes, why can't they? If PlayStation did it, why couldn't they? But I'm just saying that there is some delay going on. They probably thought they had more time because PlayStation kind of put theirs out kind of on their own, like it was Sony exclusive. Like they did their own show because there was going to be no public show and there's no E3. There wasn't anything no big platform for them to plan for, to say, hey, we need to have this ready by this time.
Right.
So they probably thought they had more time. They probably was looking to next year to show something or something closer to launch. And they kind of got their rude awakening when PlayStation put their stuff out. It's like, okay, so now we have to put something out regardless whether it's ready or not.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's just my thought.
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, it's true. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. We won't know until we have it. Everything we do is speculation right now. So we won't know until we have the consoles and we can look at the games.
And also, and I don't know why I'm defending Xbox. I'm a PlayStation guy.
Yeah, what's up with you, man? What? You turncoat? What are you doing?
I just like to be fair. I'm trying to be unbiased.
Right.
But also, like, they focus on their Game Pass games too, so it's not like they didn't even tell us like their sole games that are going to be coming out.
Yeah, I think Game Pass is like epic. I think
it's so worth it.
Dope.
It's so worth it. And
way
now
better than PlayStation Plus.
And now they wrap it into your. You can actually just add Game Pass onto your live subscription and pay for it in a bundle. You get a discount and just pay for it in the bundle. So that's what I did. It was like $10 more for Game Pass, and it's worth. I've played tons of games.
I like the fact that you get to download it on your hard drive.
Yeah,
because sometimes what's the streaming one on PlayStation?
That's like PlayStation Now.
PlayStation Now.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get that buffering. I said in pop, and it's kind of like so. Yeah, I give them a hooray for Game Pass.
Game Pass is going to be good. So
you could get games off of Game Pass on because it's Microsoft. You could do it on your PC too.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah. It's it'll be interesting to see what happens. So speaking of, let's move on a little bit. So that's the Xbox showcase. We're going to move on to, there's a lot of Disney news coming out. Disney released.
Don't care anymore. We should just give up on movies in 2020.
I know.
Everything comes out in 2021 now.
No. So here's the thing. So big story is that Disney has pushed back their entire slate to 2021. So everything Disney was going to release, all live action, has been pushed back to 2021. The biggest news out of that, Disney is no longer releasing Mulan. They have unset it for release for the time being. They have not only
indefinitely.
So they have not only have they pushed it back, it is no longer on the slate to being released anytime soon. And they don't know.
Is that theatrical release or is that just release in general?
It sounds like anything? It sounds like release in general. They don't want to have to keep pushing movies back, but they don't know if they just don't know how they're going to release Mulan. And I feel like it has a little bit to do with what is going on with the main actress.
What's going on with the main actress?
Well, she's been really outspoken about the Hong Kong stuff, and I wonder if there's with just everything that's going on, I wonder if there's a little bit of backlash for that. But this is a quote for a Disney spokesperson. It says, "Over the past few months, it has become clear that nothing can be set in stone when it comes to how we release films during this global health crisis. And today, that means pausing our release plans for Mulan as we assess how we can most effectively bring the film to audiences around the world." And so in addition, this is that's the quote is over. The studio has a slew of other calendar changes as well. More specifically, all Avatar and Star Wars movies have been pushed back by a year. So man, they have it already set out to Avatar 5.
Yeah, I told you. I thought I think they were filming it together. Oh wait, 5? Wait.
Yeah, they have. So they have Avatar.
Wait a second.
Yeah, they have Avatar 2 is going to be set for December of 2021. Now that's going to be pushed back to December of 2022. Avatar 3 is coming out in 2023.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was coming out in 23. Now it's coming out in 24. Avatar 4 is now coming out in 26.
And
they're talking about all these. They have them slated. How many avatars do we need?
I know, right?
And Avatar 5 is supposed to be coming out in 2028.
What the hell?
What are they doing over there with Avatar?
Wasting money. What if the next one flops?
Yeah, I don't know.
They got
are they trying to build
extreme confidence in that movie?
Put all of our ducks in this basket right here. Avatar.
Hey, you know what? When your movie makes $2 billion, and I guess
you
can have that much confidence, but I don't know. That was a long time ago, but.
Yeah, so there's some other movies that were on a bunch of animated stuff that I don't know have been all moved back too. So lots of news coming from Disney. I don't know if this doesn't talk about the release dates for any of Disney Plus material. So I wonder if this is a separate deal than Disney Plus. Like they're going to still be releasing, What If and all those shows. Falcon and the Winter Soldier and all that stuff. I hope they do. I hope they
hope
push
so
all that
too.
out.
I mean, we need something, right?
Yeah.
I thought they were back filming and back on production with those things, right? So,
and this doesn't even talk about. I don't even see anything for Black Widow. Oh no, it's right here. Black Widow. The first weekend of November is supposed to be, but that was already there.
Yeah, so that
one hasn't changed much.
Yeah.
So
that one took the place of the Eternals.
Yeah, and then Tenet was supposed to be the big one, and that got moved back as well.
Oh yeah.
So we just can't keep it together, man.
No, like I said, we might as well just say, hey, no movies are coming out in 2020, unless it's on streaming.
Well, and maybe it'll be kind of a blessing in disguise, and it'll give studios more times to finalize their movies. I mean, the worst thing that could happen, this would be the worst thing, is they delay all these movies, they push them all back, and then we get a bunch of stinkers like we have been.
Right.
That'd be detrimental to the cinematic business. So it's gives them time to rethink how things are done and relook at the editing bay and make things the right way, you know?
I think it's far too late to be changing anything now. It might be some few tweaks here and there in the editing room to take this scene out, or take this out, or this scene's too long. But I don't think they're going to be adding anything new to the mix. And I don't know. I think you're already going to lose a bunch of money already, and to go back in and do some more and add something else in there, that's going to cost you more. That'll be risky.
Yep. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what the fall brings us. So, well, hey guys.
Don't expect too much.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't like we have a coworker who says this all the time. Keep your expectations low. we need to follow his advice right now. Is keep your lower your expectations.
Lowered expectations.
Well, cool. Hey, so I don't know if you guys noticed, but Mick has a pretty new shirt on.
That's a pretty
new shirt. Hey, I got.
That's so new you can spank it.
Whoa. What?
Brand spanking new.
Brands. Oh, I got you. I got you. Little lower, Mick. Little lower. Well, hey, we got merch, guys. We have shirts.
Backing it up, man.
So what are you doing? Sit back down in your seat. This thing isn't over yet. You're gonna get us banned. We got merch. We got shirts. I gotta
get some.
That's over there. I got a whole box of shirts. So we are taking pre-orders for shirts right now.
You can get it in the gray, or you can get it in the black.
Gray or black. And you can go to our website to get those pre-orders in, and you can email us your size. And the price will be on there. We need to discuss a price, but the price will be on there when you go to get your pre-order. So we're going to do that. But this is also going to be a little bit of a shorter episode this week because of the stream. So if you want some more of this content, we've just got done recording the stream. You can go over to Twitch and you can go there. It'll be on the YouTube channel. We're going to put it up on the YouTube channel. But
watch the whole thing.
Yeah, you can watch the whole thing from beginning to end. Watch how everything unfolded. But it's been a long day, and we're going to go spend some time with our families now. And it's been a good day. So we will notify you guys when we have another community event coming up. Make sure to go to our Facebook page. Go like that page, and you'll get all of our updates there. You can go check us out on Twitter at The Geek Retreat. You can check us out on Instagram, and go to our YouTube channel, go to our Twitch channel. Follow us all over, and then go to our website, thegeekretreatpodcast.com, and go put in your pre-order for your shirt.
Ooh.
All right.
Hey, congratulations to you guys again, dude.
One more time, congratulations.
Who got first place?
So Fierce. Yeah, Fierce. Okay, so Fierce got first place. Hung Low got second place. Joseph. So
who's our third place? You got to give props to our third place.
Third place is Jay Farrow. And I want to thank DC and Grey Ghost and Evil Dalla for coming out too and putting their time in. You guys fought hard, and the other people just fought harder. So that's the way tournaments go, right?
That's just how it goes sometimes.
That's right. So all right,
the next one.
Well, we love you guys, and we are going to call this thing a day. Go share us, go hang out, and we'll catch you guys on episode 25. Guys, we're almost at 6 months of episodes. It's crazy. We'll be there.
Crazy.
All right. We'll see you guys on the next episode.
Peace.